Hey travelers, today on the channel we're going to go ahead and do something a little bit differently than we have done normally. Today we're going to build 2 rooms. Originally we were going to go ahead and do the next episode of the Not So Berry challenge, or we were going to tackle a build challenge that I've got saved in my ideas for this channel thing. We weren't going to do the next episode of Banished until next week, but we were going to go ahead and do a Sims build or a build challenge or the next Not So Berry episode. But then Syd Mac posted on her channel that she'd like the community to build some rooms and post them on the gallery. And she's going to decide which rooms she'll add and make like a community house. So where each room was built by someone else, and she'll put them together and make them make sense and make them cohesive into a house. So we're going to go ahead and build 2 rooms. I believe I'm going to build a kitchen and a library, but we'll see how we come across. So in terms of a kitchen, I'm going to build like my dream kitchen. So I'm going to start with a room about this size, I think. And I think I'm going to go ahead and make the walls 1 height bigger, just so we can put up some shelving and stuff. And then I'm going to go ahead and use basically my favorite stuff from the different packs. So this is the door from Cottage Living, and it's the one with the window in the middle. And it makes an excellent door to like a greenhouse, I personally think. And then I'm going to go ahead and make an archway on this one side, I think. And I really like all the archways we have in the game. But this one I think this is from the Industrial pack, is really beautiful. But this one from Growing Together is probably my very favorite one. It's like just so stunning. And then, let's see. I really like the base game one that came in with all its designs on it, where each one looks a little bit different. I like that one a lot. So we'll go with that one. And then we'll put some windows. And again, I'm just going to use my favorite windows. I really like the windows from Strangeville. They're really cool. I think they have a decent wall height and they're really neat. We're just going to put windows on these 2 sides. And then we're going to go ahead and get a flooring. And I like doing stone in a kitchen. I don't know why, but it's just really important to me. So stone or marble. And this one is from the new pack, and this one's really cool. Like, it's beautiful. It's got some beautiful swatches in it. But I don't really think it's that appropriate for a kitchen floor. This one's really pretty too. And they're both from For Rent. And it has some beautiful swatches. Look at this green. That's beautiful. But I think we'll use this, at least for now. And then my favorite kitchen color is actually a paint. It's this basic dark orange one. I am going to go ahead and see about putting up some tile or something. Maybe from the new pack, the Home Chef Hustle one, which I believe is this one. Actually, let's go and do it. This is the Home Chef Hustle one. So we'll like try and find one in like a swatch that I like. I like the green one, but I think this one makes sense for this. Yeah, I think that one makes sense. I'm going to go ahead and do it on this wall though. The one that doesn't have windows. Just as like an accent wall. Actually, why don't we do the accent wall as the wall that doesn't have windows. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and put in kitchen stuff. I really love the Home Chef stuff. Oh, and I wanted to say that with Syd Mac, with their challenge about build a couple of rooms, they did say no CC. So Home Chef Hustle fridge I think is best. And I like the Home Chef Hustle stove too, but I think, right, it's this one right here. Yeah, and it's beautiful, but I actually really like this one from Snowy Escape better. And then we're going to go ahead and get some counters. I really like the Snowy Escape ones because you can put a lot of stuff on them, but my favorite have always been the ones from Cool Kitchen, and I like this swatch of them. Cool. Alright, so then we're just going to go ahead and mess around with counters. And we could make this room a little bit smaller, I guess. Let's just move this stuff. I don't think we have like a really tiny one that could go here. Like we do, but we don't. Like it's not, it doesn't work there. So I think we'll just maybe use the corner piece anyway, just so that there's like a, I don't know. This definitely doesn't line up, which is kind of weird. Okay, there we go. And then you can put that corner piece over there, which is kind of cool. Alright. And then I want to go ahead and get out a couple of these corner pieces. And see if we could maybe build like an island. Yeah, like that works. Let's move that this way. We want plenty of space for just this little island. Like it's not a big deal, it's just a little island. Alright, and then we're gonna build some counters down this way. And then I think we could maybe build this full island. Like there should be like another piece here. And like, yeah, like that. That's good. Cool. Cool. And then now it's a completely round unit, which is lovely. And then over here, let's go ahead and put a trash can. And this one's my favorite for kitchens, is this orange one. And then let's go ahead and get some lighting. And one of my favorite lights from the game is actually one that looks kind of like this, but isn't this one, and it is this one from Fitness Stuff. And it comes in an orange and gray swatch, which is lovely. And then we can go ahead and also do all orange over here. And we can put in a tiny eat-in table. For now, though, I want to get my sink. And I definitely prefer the one from Cool Kitchen, although the one from Home Chef Hustle is also beautiful. So let's go ahead and use that one. It has that little dish drain kind of part. Okay, and we're actually going to go ahead and put it over here just to break up that counter. And then let's go ahead and put in some appliances. I'm not going to use anything that's custom because she did ask for no custom content. So let's go ahead and put in a microwave and a coffee pot. And then ignoring my custom content, we can also put in the ice cream maker just for fun. And we can put in this kettle just for fun as well. A couple of counters for prep. Let's put in this sugar cane juice. And I love this mixer. I love the idea of it. Let's put that out. Let's move the sugar cane juice to like over here. So someone who wanted to prepare it for themselves and like have a tasty drink or something could do it. And then let's also put the pizza oven out because I really like it. One counter for prep. And then we can see if any decorations will fit next to anything. And I'm going to go ahead and limit it by Home Chef Hustle, because I really like the kitchen decorations for that. See, that fits there. And this fits here. So let's go ahead and put it here. And then here is a cookbook, which I think is very cool. And then we have a spice thing. And then we have some plates. And there's like pizza sauce clutter and baking clutter. Cool, the baking clutter can go there. And then we can put out just a few more plates. No, we won't. So now I'm going to filter by, I think I'll filter by parenthood and growing together for other kitchen related stuff. Like there's this, which I love, and there's this bread box, which is wonderful, and there's this fruit tray, and there's this like kid decorated like plate, which is very cool, but not really what we're looking for. And there's like a craft thing, horsing around with crafts, which is cool. Which at least implies that there are children in this build. Okay, so then decorations. We need a rug. And this is the one from Growing Together, and I kind of like it. I think I'd like it better facing that way. Yeah. And then we're going to go ahead and get a dining room table, and I'm going to go ahead and just look at all of them. And I think it's like a kitchen table. So I think like this horse ranch one might be nice. And then let's get some chairs for it. And I like these ones from Paranormal. I don't know why I like them, but I really do. So I think they'd be the best bet in terms of what I like these for. Okay, and then that is in the way of the door. Any other chairs here? So let's, because it's our room, we'll go ahead and move the door over, and then we can put the other two chairs there. And I'm gonna hold down Alt and try and move the rug exactly where I want it. There we go. And then I feel like we could put some things over here, but I'm not gonna. So I think the only other thing we need are like shelving on the walls. So let's go back to surfaces. And we do have the shelving from Home Chef Hustle, but we also have this one from the new pack, which I think is beautiful. So let's put that one in there. Lower it down. Have to hold Alt just to get it exactly where I want it. But I think that's good. And then there's also like stuff from other packs that I feel like would go well. Like this is a shelf for plants and things, but I feel like it would fit really well in this kitchen. And because I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and move the coffee pot. And therefore we'll put the cookbook over here and giving this counter as the counter for prep. I don't know, I just think it looks really good in this kitchen. And then we do have the Home Chef Hustle shelves. So let's go ahead and take a look at those. And we have like double shelving, and then we have the ones that are lights. Like these are great, but they're not exactly what I was looking for, because we also have the ones, like I said, that are light. And then I do want to put a painting on this wall. So we're going to go ahead and just click some of the ones I think have good art in them. Okay, this one is Vintage Glamour, and it is really cool. This one's Tiny Living, and it has these ones, which I like. I like the accent of the green. Okay, so then let's go ahead and move these. Holding Alt. And now there's some art on the wall on that side, which is cool. A couple of cabinets. I think we're going to do one more trash can just to imply that we recycle. Because why wouldn't you? And then I'm also going to put like a mat down. So I know I personally would like it if my trash cans were a little bit cleaner. Like if they were on a mat, then they'd be a lot cleaner. And I'm going to move this over. And I'm gonna put a pet bowl. I have cats, so let's go ahead and imply a cat lives here in this house. Okay, and that's my kitchen, and that's the one I'm gonna submit for Syd Mac. I'm not gonna put curtains on it, so let's go ahead and do that. And when I come back, we'll build the other room we're gonna build. I think we're gonna build a bathroom, but we might build a bedroom instead. We'll see. Oh, we could actually put one, like, decoration on this table. And then we're going to take a couple of these other little plants and put them on this shelf just to imply herbs. Not for any other reason, but to imply kitchen herbs. Okay, cool. And there's our kitchen, our completed kitchen finally. Has 2 lights in it, and I think that that's enough light. There's one over the dining room table, there's one for the actual kitchen. Let's move it there. Here we go. Cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and save this room and upload it for SydMac, and it's Syd Mac Rooms, I think is the hashtag. Okay, I looked through the rooms that are currently on the Syd Mac Rooms tag, and I decided that instead of a bathroom or a bedroom, I'm going to go ahead and build like a gym, a spa/gym. So I have spa day selected, and I have fitness stuff selected, and I have industrial loft, everyday clutter, and bathroom clutter, because I think those are the packs that will all pretty much go together. So the thing that I want to do first is get some flooring. And we have all the spa day flooring. We don't have anything else, it turns out, but that's okay. Let's go with gray, and then let's go with walls of some variety. And again, we have all this spa day and the fitness stuff walls, which I really like. We're going to go with gray fitness stuff walls, at least for the main part of the room. And then over here, we're going to go with this brick. And in this corner is where we're going to put the like sauna type thing. And then we also need a door, but for now, let's go ahead with activities and skills and find our spa room. Yeah, so we have the stone sauna and the artificial fever room. I think I'm going to use the artificial fever room just because of its coloring, and I think that it really meshes well with the what's it called? With the spa day stuff and the fitness stuff. Okay, let's move that there. And then we're only building one room, right? So we want to enclose this, but we don't want it to be closed to the game. So we're not going to put any archways, we're just going to put in a couple of walls. We might put in a column to help section it off further, but probably not. Let's go ahead and get that in there. And then we do want some lighting. Some lighting in here is important. And again, I'm going to filter by the same things I already mentioned. Actually, I think I'm going to include desert looks. I think it will look really good. Fitness. And we need spa day. Cool. We have some decent light choices. Go for this one. Okay, and try to line them up, but you can't always. Cool, so those are the light choices for over there. And then we need some windows, so I think we're going to go ahead and go with this reclaimed window, maybe? No, I don't like it. It's really ugly. These ones are cool, though. 3, and then we need a door to this room. And I think it might be nice to just put in the industrial loft archway. It is a gym, you probably want airflow. Alright, and then let's go ahead and get some fitness stuff in here. We need some additional lighting, obviously. And I think the lighting that would look best in here is probably going to be slightly more industrial than this. But we also want it to be aesthetically pleasing. or at least mostly aesthetically pleasing. So I'm going to go with this one, and we're just going to go with 2 of them for now. And now let's go ahead and get some activities and skills going on in this room. And we also will need a couple of tables and maybe even like a changing area. So if we're gonna have a changing area, we might as well make it back here, and we can also put like a sink back there. It's one room, so I can't put doors on things. It's not like a little house. It's one room. So let's do that, and then let's go ahead and move this window and just put it on this wall. And we can go ahead and go with these lights on both walls. And let's go with columns. Let's see if anybody has columns we like. Spa day, fitness, industrial loft, and desert luxe. Alright, spa day has one, I guess. But I don't really like that one. That's kind of ugly. So, you know, when in doubt, let's hit base game. Yeah, base game at least has some different colors. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pull this wall back a little bit. And this wall too, just by the one. And I like those walls there, but I really wish I could like cap them off with something. That one's too round, and this one is got too big of a footprint as well. So they don't have there isn't a column that I'd actually like to have there, so. Okay. Alright, so then in this area, let's go ahead and put the storage stuff. There's a bookcase too. Alright, let's put this stuff in. Okay, and then let's go with sinks over on this wall. And maybe with a couple of showers. You know, sweaty individuals, they might like a shower. Okay. And let's go with a rug of some variety. I like this big fluffy one. Like it's a little bit too big. So there we go. Shrink it down just a little bit. And let's find a mirror. Cool, and that's like that little area. There's not a loo, but there is a couple of showers and a couple of sinks. Alright, and then let's go ahead and get actual activities now. You know, working out activities. So let's go ahead and put a couple of treadmills. And let's put the spa day, this one. And we can do instructing yoga if we wanted to. But we can also do like this. Okay, and then we can move the archway over just a little bit so that we have a little bit more room to squeeze this in the corner. Yeah, there we go. And why don't we put these on an angle instead? And then I want just a couple of cabinets over here for those beverages. And we can do these ones. And we can even do a little mini fridge if we wanted. And let's go ahead and see if that particular counter has a smaller one. It does. It has that. Okay, so I think that's lined up correctly. Okay, and so then I just want to double check appliances and make sure there isn't anything else. Okay, cool. And then the other thing I'm going to put in from base game is the tea brewer. This one. It's good for things like this. And then let's go ahead and put like a plant or something. And we probably need a couple of rugs, which is fine. Alright, a couple of plants around. And then we have some surfaces for that kind of stuff too, so that's cool. Alright, and then I have this bamboo plant, but I'm going to put move objects on, I think, in order to move it where I want. Okay, I want this plant to be really lined up with this. I think it would look better over here. And then we can put this one here, which is where I wanted it in the first place. And we can put this one over here with this big thing. I just feel like plants being in this space will be better than not. Okay, I think they'll look really nice. Okay, so we're just gonna squeeze some plants in around here. And then we'll put some rugs down. I feel like having rugs out makes sense. Maybe that one right there. And then maybe this fitness stuff one. If I can find a shade of it that I don't find horrible. This one's good. Maybe this one underneath this thing. Okay. And then we're gonna move this into the corner a bit. It'll still be usable. I've tested that out many times. And we have this other fuzzy one. Let's change its color though. I picked yellow, but I actually think would look better black. Alright, and then we should have a couple of decorative things we can put out. So this thermos could go somewhere. Cool. And so could these oils and these towels. And maybe this lotion. And some more towels. There you go. I think that makes sense. And then this is like... Oh, we can totally put this out. This makes sense. Let's put it out in a couple of different colors. Cool. Just gives the illusion that you could do yoga in here, which I think is good. Alright, and so then I think that's pretty much everything we want. I do think that putting a couple of other decorative things out in the spa where you can put stuff out is important. Oh, I like this too. Let's replace this one with this. Just squeeze that back there. Alright, and then I think over here we might put out just a few more towels maybe. Or a couple of random magazines, which doesn't make sense, but oh well. And nail care basics. I don't know. Okay, cool. So then that's like our spa slash like gym space for Syd Mac. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this very random video, the gym and the kitchen. I hope you like them. They are already up on the gallery under Syd Mac rooms, and I really enjoyed putting together these two little buildings for you. I hope you liked them. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let me know what else you'd like to see on my channel. Thanks so much, and I hope you guys have a really good rest of your day wherever you're at in yours. Bye, travelers.